So everybody's talking about AI, right? It's everywhere. But here's the thing. Most companies will tell you they're using it, but very, very few are actually using it to make or save real money. If you've been playing around with AI tools, but you're just not seeing a clear return, listen up. The problem isn't the technology, it's the strategy. So let's get into what that actually means.
And look, that's really the bottom line, isn't it? When AI isn't plugged into the very core of your business, it's just a fancy toy. It's cool, but it's not doing any real work. And if it isn't giving you a return on your investment, well, it's just a line item that's burning a hole in your budget.
And this isn't just a hunch, it's a pretty brutal truth. A staggering 90%, 9-0, of AI projects failed to deliver any clear business outcome. That number is just huge, and it tells you one thing for sure. Most businesses are coming at this powerful technology from a completely wrong angle.
All right, so what is that wrong angle? Let's break down exactly why so many of these projects just fall flat. And spoiler alert, it's rarely because the code is bad. It's almost always about a flawed approach right from the get-go. Okay, this is the core difference right here. Most companies treat AI like an experiment. It's a standalone tool, they don't have a clear goal for it, and they measure its success with fuzzy vanity metrics. But the companies that actually succeed, they treat AI as a system. It's deeply integrated into the software they already use every day, like their ERP or CRM, and they measure it by one simple thing, its impact on revenue or costs.
So, when things go wrong, it almost always comes down to one of these four mistakes. 1. You're building tech just for the sake of tech. 2. You're trying to automate a process that's already broken, which just makes you do the wrong thing faster. 3. You keep AI in a little sandbox, like a side experiment. And 4. You fail to connect it to where the real work actually happens. See? These are all strategy errors, not tech errors.
The good news is, there's a really clear solution to all this. It's called the business-first AI approach, and it completely flips the whole process on its head. See, instead of starting with the technology, you start with the business.
So the path forward is actually a pretty disciplined four-step method. First, you hunt down the opportunities that have the highest potential return. Then, you design the AI so it plugs directly into your existing operations. After that, you build custom AI that actually understands your business. And finally, you measure everything. No guesswork.
So what does this actually look like? Well, step 1 is all about asking the right questions. Not, hey, what cool stuff can AI do? But where are we leaking money? Or what repetitive, soul-crushing tasks are slowing our team down? The answers to those questions, that's where you find the high-impact places where AI can make a real difference.
Then you get to step 2. And listen, this is a non-negotiable rule. For AI to actually be effective, it can't be some separate app your team has to remember to open. It needs to be woven directly into the fabric of their daily tasks. Real value is created inside the workflow, not somewhere else.
Step 3 is where this gets really powerful. See, anyone can plug into a generic AI model, but the real game changer is building custom systems, like RAG. That stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation, which is just a fancy way of saying you train an AI on your specific business data. Your internal documents, your customer history, your standard operating procedures. This gives you an AI that gets your business, not the entire internet.
Okay, so that's the theory. But where does this approach actually generate revenue or cut costs in the real world? Let's look at the 4 key areas where AI really truly pays for itself. First up, customer support. For a lot of businesses, this is a huge cost center, which makes it the perfect place for AI to step in and create some serious efficiency. Just think about it for a second. We're talking 24/7 AI chatbots that can handle questions while you sleep, systems that instantly route a complex ticket to the exact right person, and assistants that give your support team the answer they need right when they need it.
And what's the result of all that? How about a potential reduction in your support costs of anywhere from 30 to 60%? Now that is a number that gets any executive's attention.
All right, let's switch gears and look at the revenue-generating side of the house, sales. AI here isn't about replacing your salespeople, it's about turning them into superstars.
So this means automatically scoring and qualifying leads so your team only focuses on the hottest prospects. It means automating all that tedious data entry in the CRM. And it means giving every single salesperson an AI assistant to prep them for calls. It's a force multiplier.
Now, let's talk about the backbone of the company, operations. This is where all the quiet, repetitive, and often error-prone work happens. And believe me, it is an absolute goldmine for AI automation.
We're talking about systems that can read, process, and validate thousands of invoices automatically without a human touching them. We're talking about AI that can predict future demand to optimize your inventory, and automation that streamlines complex workflows right inside your existing ERP system.
Finally, and this might be the most important one, AI can totally transform high-level decision-making. It's about finally moving from gut feelings to data-driven strategy.
Imagine intelligent dashboards that surface insights you definitely would have missed otherwise. Picture predictive models giving you forecasts that are actually accurate. And think about AI agents that can generate those complex executive reports on command. That's a game changer.
So, after hearing all that, the natural question is, should your business be investing in this stuff right now? How do you even know if you're ready?
Well, here's a kind of provocative way to think about it. If you're not using AI for certain tasks, you are likely already paying an AI tax. You're paying it in the form of wasted time, inefficiency, and tons of missed opportunities.
So let's run through a quick checklist. If your business spends a ton of money on manual operations, if you're running on repetitive workflows, if you're losing leads because you're just too slow to respond, or if you're basically drowning in documents and spreadsheets, then you are a prime candidate for a business-first AI strategy.
So at the end of the day, remember this. Successful AI isn't about flashy demos or cool-sounding buzzwords. It's about a disciplined, strategic approach that ties every single thing you do back to a measurable business outcome. The real question isn't whether AI is powerful. It is. The question is whether you're using it to solve the right problems.